Hey guys, it's Roman from Earth AI, and in this episode, we are going on the road trip. It's 1,000 kilometers over 2 days. I'm picking up Dave from the airport. He's our creative guy. He's flying on the red eye from Darwin for 2 days, and Dave has specifically requested to be delivered at 6 p.m. to Sydney to meet his mate for dinner. And we'll see how that turns out. On this trip, we're gonna see our drillers, see our drill site, check out the latest drill core, and also have some success with drilling approvals. Go out to the next project where we're working on the new drilling approval sites, map some geology, and get back to Sydney, hopefully all in time.
Recovery gear, your defib, brand new.
Where is the defib? Why is defib such a
your
precious thing now?
Yeah.
Think of me.
We're going to take our first aid and a recovery toolbox in case our vehicle gets bogged or we pop a tire, something like that. We also have to take our sampling box full of our sampling gear and emergency camp.
We packed for the trip, we have all the gear we need, and let's go. Today we are running late. We gotta be back in Sydney by 6 p.m. tomorrow, which is doable. Look at this bagel. This guy has amazing bagels. Check this out. Look at these bagels. Wow, it's a proper French bagel bag. It's unbelievable. I really want to eat them, but can't stop this guy. It's a storyline, man. The baguette guy is constantly behind or in front of us. The whole trip is about who's in front of the baguette. It's a baton. I have one rule that I never break when I'm driving south from Sydney. Is a mandatory stop at the pie shop. The mandatory stop we have here. This is the mandatory stop. The pie shop. What do you want me to say?
Well, whatever you want. Ready? This is your pie thing. Ready?
Pies. You open the bag and you eat. Best pies in the world. Perfect place to get hungry when you leave Sydney, driving south. You stop here. It's average human metabolism. They calculated this whole math and they put a pie shop right here. As you see, we got a little drizzle, but that's okay. Obviously, people don't drill in such heavy rain, but it's gonna pass. It's very tiny. We saw it from far, and it's gonna blow over. Oh yeah, I don't even need the wipers anymore. Should we do the washdowns every time we enter a property, just to make sure we don't transport weeds from farm to farm. It's for the biosecurity. Thing is, you're okay with that? Yeah. I know it. I know I can get us there.
There's more chance of hitting wildlife.
No, we'll be okay. I never hit wildlife again. Touch wood, but
again, he says.
Again. There's a turtle on the road. I'm gonna move it away so nobody runs it over. So cute. Hello.
I got granted.
What?
Fontenoy. The extra holes.
APO is granted. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Just in the nick of time.
That's perfect. Great news.
You normally get questions come back.
I think we lost her.
So what
That
happened?
was awesome, right? Well, so we applied for an additional plan to drill an additional 3 holes, and we applied a couple of weeks ago, and we just today got the approval to drill them. So that's really exciting. It's a different location, and building up on the knowledge we get with these drill holes, we formed a new hypothesis, and we applied for an updated drill plan, and we got approved, so we can drill. That's exciting. So we finally got there after being 4 hours late. We're at Fontenoy. Here we're looking for copper. We're drilling the second hole, testing our second hypothesis. We just got the approval, as you heard, we just got the approval for the third hole. So every time we do this, every drill hole is a chance of finding a new deposit. And every deposit that we find just brings us a step closer to the electric future. Every time I see the core, it's something special. It's a piece of rock from really, really far deep that nobody else has ever seen before. And it's a piece of a puzzle to a map that we're trying to reconstruct. Like explorers did in the past, exploring the new landscapes, we geologists now are exploring remote underground. We have mapped the surface, but we haven't mapped the underground. We have no idea what's under there. And our software leads us to these very interesting new locations that nobody has ever studied before. This is like a diorite, actually, not even a gabbro. So on this trip, we didn't bring our satellite internet with us because the project is not that remote. But because of these rains, we could not get reception. So I was trying to get a hold of Isabella to get the exact coordinates for the drill pad, and just to reconfirm we're going to the right place, but had a bit of trouble. Come on! Hey, can you just send me the other one, the full things of the other hole from the south? Oh my god.
Yeah, the weather's not very good today. Had to shut down for lightning. Our lightning monitors were going off to make sure we weren't getting hit by lightning or any personnel getting injured.
As you know, we had some good news today. This drill pad has been approved. We're gonna move in here in a couple of days, basically, and then we're gonna just be drilling that way, we have a good copper target around here, and we're gonna try to intersect it at depth. So really exciting times. We're at, 580 or 590 meters, so almost done. It's 590 out of 600 in our second hole for the project. So we're excited about this one, and can't wait to get started. So we finished our work in Fontenoy. We have an Airbnb booked near Cundumbul, but it's another 3.5 hour drive. So already 6 p.m., day was on a red eye. I had work till 3 a.m. We had a 7 a.m. start, and we just thought, well, that's pushing it too hard.
Okay, mate, so just tell us about these 4 Airbnbs.
So we looked around and found a few Airbnbs that are available today, about halfway. And because it's so last minute, we requested 2 of them. But I tried a person that we were getting Airbnbs here many times in Young. I just texted them, and they said they're happy to host us. But to stay here, don't drive somewhere else, get good rest, then drive somewhere late when you're tired. So this is our home for tonight. Woohoo! Love this place. Stayed here many times. Dave talks a lot about cooking.
I am not spending the EAI budget.
Look
I
at
was
that.
looking for sales.
Look at
Look at
that.
that.
$5 saved on each. That's $10.
good, man. Hey man, it's the principle that counts.
And I thought I'll put this to the test and let him cook tonight. And guys, oh my God, he delivered. The steak was unbelievable. Homemade chips that he puts in the water, boiled water, then he microwaves it before he bakes them, and well, it works. We stayed and we discussed what we shot, what we should shoot tomorrow, what the results mean, till like 10 or 11, and then we went to bed because we had to wake up pretty early next day, 5:20 we said, to be at Cundumbul in time to do our work before lunch and then drive back to Sydney so Dave can make it to his friend's dinner at 6 p.m.